Welcome to this look at a new mod map to Farming Simulator 22 with me, MrSealyp. This is the NUTONS HEDGE. This is a new mod map out by Dezign Farming, Tina Inc., Cyril Modding 88 and DitchFS. 179.32 megabytes download. It does say an emblematic map of Farming Simulator 2013. It returns as original. Now I started playing Farming Simulator on FS15. As far as I'm aware, on 13, the start maps were Hagenstead and Westbridge Hills. Is that right? So I'm assuming this was a modded map. I could be wrong. It says, as original, obviously we've got the modern FS22 productions and things like that on it, which is all rather nice. So, the map looks like this. On New Farmer, we start with these two plots here, which are the main farm. That will set you back 213,312 on farm management start from scratch, because obviously you won't own any land. We also start with plot 58 and plot 30, fields 2, fields 41. Field prices vary from very, very small up to quite expensive, but there's a nice range. So you can get started off with some nice small ones. There's a few pastures and meadows and grassland areas, like that one there, 39 grand, 58 grand. You can kind of start working your way up, 145. Slightly large one up there, 361, down to this large one down the bottom at field 17, 1.3 million. You can purchase the verges, the periphery of the map, but 17.2 million if you want to. You don't have to. It's not required or anything like that. As you can see, once all that's purchased, we have got, is it 4 forests? I think there's little forest areas as well if you want to do a bit of forestry. We have got a biogas plant up to the north. That's one of the ones where you can buy the biogas plant. If you do, you get the land with it. You can buy the land separately, but you won't own the biogas plant because the land's 124,000. That won't get you the biogas plant. It's a 1 megawatt, and I think it's a 1.5 mil, is it? Yeah, normally. So yeah, you can do that. Now we can have a look around the farmyard, then we'll have a look around the map, as we oft do. There are 20 collectibles. There are cartridges like cassettes, 50 grand a pop. Slot count on New Farmer Farm Management Start from Scratch is 1,212. Exactly the same in all 3 game modes. We start with the same stuff. There are some required mods on this map. We have got the Emily pack by Univers Simu modding. We've got the Stone Walls by Topace 888. The Silofarmer Tambora 30 by Univers Simu modding. The Grimme pack by Pepe 978. The Metal Shed by SimulatorGAMES. The Lizard Cutting Cart by Dezign Farming, Cyril Modding 88 and Nico do 55. And the Silo Lizard by Piesel. Now it does say these all download automatically. They all did, apart from the Silo Lizard. So then when I went to click on the map for it to load, it said, do you wish to download the required mods? And then it went away and did the last one for some reason. It might do all of them for you in one go if it does. All very wonderful. So, this looks very familiar. Old Stream Farm. That's where I know it from. It could well have been original on this straight off the bat, and Old Stream Farm took it, but that's where I know it from. We do start with a lot of equipment. We've got racking in barns and sheds. This has got a really nice feel to it as well. Kind of not run down, but kind of, you know, a little bit overgrown here and there. Requires maybe a little bit of work, or yeah, maybe just the yard is like this. It's got a nice kind of lived-in feel to it, which I like. We can go into the farmhouse here, and we've got our sleep trigger just there. We've got a wardrobe trigger just around the side there. And we can go out the front door as well if we want to. We can go through into the garage at the side. This one here, we've got another garage through here with a pickup. We've got a trailer with a gator on it. We have got a lot more equipment besides. Let's go out of here. We have got a telehandler. Chicken coop is just here. 150 chickens. Boxes are spawned there. Feed point is just there. As you can see, we've got the John Deere with the Tedder on it. We've got some of the Grimme pack equipment just over here. Planter. We've got a fuel tank. I think it's a 15,000 litre, I want to say. 15,000 litre. Baler, roller, plough, cultivator. And then we've got all of this. We've got an absolute ton of seed bags. We have got some fertiliser bags over the back there as well. Fertiliser spreader. Liquid fertiliser or herbicide sprayer. I like this, like a farm office. Bucket up the top there, the front loader. Like a little farm office tucked away in here. Now, actually, while we're here, I just suddenly saw the cobbles and that reminded me. Under build mode then, for mods put in, we have got quite a few buildings. There's the Grimme Pack potato warehouse, metal shed, which are part of the required mods. Then we've got the NUTONS hedge, we've got a load of buildings, sheds and barns. Under silos, we've got again the silo lizard, which is a required mod. Then these ones here that are put in by the map makers. Under silo extensions, container, we've got the fuel tank, 15,000 litre. Oh yeah, we've got that one as well actually. The liquid fertiliser tank, that's liquid fertiliser or herbicide, that will hold 173,500. I think we've got 2 of those on the map. What else have we got? There was tools. We've got a washing station and we've got a weigh station. Farmhouses, there wasn't anything. Productions, now I think this is because they're just slightly modded. I did buy a few of these just to double check, and I couldn't see anything different with the productions, the recipes or the speeds, but there's a few there. Sell points, we've got a couple as well. Again, I think they're just because they're modded. We've got a supermarket in the centre and debris crusher. Nothing under greenhouses, orchards or generators. Under animals though, we have got under cows, cow barn that holds 75. Under pigs, we've got the pig pen that will hold 60. Under sheep, we've got a sheep barn there which will hold 100. Nothing under bees. Decoration, we had... hang on, what was it under? Oh, it was under fences, but that's the stone walls, which is by Top Ace 888. There's a whole load of them all out there. And then landscaping, I think it was where was it? There's a cobblestone one here. It says cobblestone. That one there. Just try that. That's interesting. There we go, look. That's a nice texture, I like that. So there's a few extra textures. That's probably one of the nicer cobblestone textures I've seen. It's got a real nice old sort of, you know, and that looks three-dimensional, doesn't it? That looks incredible. Anyway, so that's the build mode stuff. As we come around through the yard, across to the other side of the roadway there, we've got a harvester, mower and windrower. As we come around, we've got the wash station just here. And here we've got the 2 silos, like I said, 173,500. Herbicide or liquid fertiliser. Because we've got 2 next to each other, you get one for your herbicide, one for your liquid fertiliser, whichever way around you wish. Come round into the yard here, we've got our silo. Now this was under silos. It is a multi-fruit silo and it's 400,000 litres. Out through behind here, we've got the Silofarmer Tambora 30. Some stuff there from the Emily pack. Seeing that's also just reminded me, if we come into here and go down to mods and DLCs, you can see the packs that are the required mods, but out there, the NUTONS HEDGE, we've got this, beet molasses. So beet molasses you can get in here under your objects and your pallets. Should be that on the end. 2,400 for 2,000 litres. Now that can be used as part of total mixed ration. If you look on the left hand side, you see the mixing ratio. You've got your hay, you've got silage, you've got straw that is mineral feed, but there's also that extra texture, and that's beet molasses. So you can buy beet molasses and you can put them in your total mixed ration if you want to. You don't have to, but it's there if you want to do that. We've got our cow barn just here, 75. Water point inside and triggers. Water tanker, barns and building space. I don't think we had anything inside this one. No, we didn't. Come down the side of the cow barn. We've got 2 side clamps, header for the harvester with a massey on the front of it. Trailer, seeder. And that is the main yard. What I'm going to do is we're going to actually go and grab, I think probably the pickup would be the quickest around the map, won't it? So let's come up out of here. Cross back into the yard. I wonder if I can jump the wall fence. Let's open that up. We've got a little bit of kind of almost like, well, I'll say hayloft space actually. That's a lot of stuff up there. Not a lot of room. So, snap snap. Let's head on out, shall we? This is really nice. There's a lovely feel to it. So we're going to head east first. Oh, that reminds me. The sign. En français, monsieur. So we have got NUTONS HEDGE farm. That is the NUTONS HEDGE. We've then got fresh eggs daily, organic cereals, fresh milk. That was that organic seed, I think. And then we've got down here, what was it? We've got wholesale straw and hay, and then all agricultural work basically undertaken. I think that's right. I wasn't sure about these ones here. Products Phyto? I wasn't sure. I did have a look, but couldn't find anything on it. Anyway, there's a foray into French. Not good. Anyway, let's carry on around the map, shall we? It's got a nice sweeping landscape to it. I have to say, it's interesting. I don't know. It does say added new palettes. I know some maps have a sort of gritty, kind of muted colour palette. Some are very bright and colourful. Weirdly, I suppose because FS13, I said about Hagenstead, it does have a kind of Hagensteady kind of palette to it. I mean, that could just be my imagination filling in the blanks because of the map, but it's not overly colourful, but it's quite bright. Nothing wrong with that. They take a little while to open, so you can't come hooming into there. Don't ask me how I know. As we swing around here, we come to a sell point. This is, let me get this right, this is the Eastfield Cooperative. That's right, yep. As we come through, we've got sale of fruits of the earth. So we've got potato or sugar beet sell point just here. We've got debris crusher just round behind us, and we've got the East Lime Station just here. We'll go back up to where we just were. So we need to follow the routes round, which I've decided upon. Whoa! Nobody saw that. I'll pay for the sign, I'll pay for the damage, I promise. There are a few fields, as you can see, with fencing round. Not all of them, just a few here and there. There's still plenty of ability if you want to blend fields together. The hedges don't have collisions for vehicles. I know we've had this before on maps where they're fine for vehicles, but then sometimes you get bales or pallets, or headers can sometimes get stuck. As far as I can tell, there's no collisions. Turn into here. We've got our supermarket at the centre, which is just there. The sell point is just round behind the building. There's our supermarket. Continuing through and out the other side, we have got the cheese dairy just here. I might have to put some money in, I've just realised. And then we come up here onto these like kind of concrete slab sections. Now, to our right, we've got, which on the map looks like a placeables point. So we've come from the main farm here, we came out here and down there to this cluster of sell points down there. The Eastfield Cooperative sale of fruits of the earth, that's where we were. Came up past there, past the supermarket and the cheese dairy. We're at this point here. You can buy that little plot there for 24 grand. And this plot has got the potato warehouse on it from the Grimme pack. So if you want to store them, now again, this is not a mod review, this is a map tour, but this mod does have the fans and stuff in it. We've got lighting from the outside just here, and we can put these sections down into the middle, which puts them out as rows, and you can put your potatoes on, which allows airflow through your potatoes, or sugar beet, wherever you want to put it, to dry them out, keep them from rotting, that kind of stuff. But anyway, so this is here, potato warehouse, if you want to buy the plot. I think once bought, let me just double check that. Oh, we can't remove the building, that's interesting. I can get rid of the metal shed, but I can't get rid of it. Oh, hang on. One there. That's weird. No. Okay. Doesn't have to check, does it? So we're going to continue. Well, actually, we're going nearly at the north of the map now. We're going to go west now. North of the map is the biogas plant. Now the biogas plant, as I said, is a 1 megawatt, 1.5 million to buy. The sign here gives you some information. So, not only can we do silage, sugar beet cut, and manure here, it will take hay, straw, and grass as well. But as it says there, no bales. So it will take them loose, but it will take hay, grass, and straw, as well as silage, sugar beet cut, and manure. They are standard recipes, and the only thing that comes out is digestate. There's no methane or anything like that. Tucked away among the trees. Simon's camped around the back. Purchase point is just there. Once you've purchased it, I mean the triggers have come there already, but use it as a sell point. But if you want to use it for production, it will need to be purchased. Right. Back out from the biogas plant. We will continue west. There's a nice bit of elevation change, and like I said, I don't know, there's a kind of a very immersive feel to it. I mean, there have been a few maps. There's the FS09, like Giant's Island, and a couple of others that feel. I know people have tried to make sure they kind of stay as they were, but incorporate the new stuff. There's a couple of versions of that, and can feel kind of very dated. They have a look and feel. This doesn't feel like that at all. I don't think it does. Vehicle shop and workshop trigger is just here. This is also the reset point as well on the map. So we need to reset any vehicles, and they will reset here. Back out from the vehicle shop. We'll carry on this way round. Take that little fork in the road. We've got our spinnery just here, and next door we've got the sugar mill just there. Coming out from there, we've got our sawmill, standard sawmill, wood in, planks out, and wood chip as a byproduct. So all your various bits are there, and your wood chip comes out at the end there. I'm going to left here, I think. See, yeah. So, we're pulling just here. You can see the bakery just in front of us there, but to this side we've got another farm. So we came from here, out across up to the biogas plant, down from the biogas plant along to the vehicle shop, spinnery, sugar mill, sawmill, out and across there, bakery just there, without this plot. This plot will set you back 40,656 by that. There we go. We get 2 triggers come up. One for pigs. So our pig pen, pig barn is just here. We do have a bit of storage behind us there as well. And we've got a smaller silo. That's the lizard silo. one of the required mods. That one is, what was that? 75,900 litres, I think it was. This is one of the ones, again, not a mod review, but if we come to here, we can install the grain auger, which puts the longer pipe on it, like that. And then around here we can open or close this as well, disassemble the blower, open the blower. So for putting in and taking out, done there. The sheep pen is just down there, which we'll get to in a little while. We need to go out to some other sell points, and then we'll go back past that in a moment. But that is part of the farm, and when you buy this plot, that trigger will come up and you'll have access to the sheep as well. So, from here, we've got a turning first of all, that one there, which takes you to the oil mill. This turning just here takes us to this point here, which is a sell point. The sell point is Ditch Agricultural Cooperative, which is just here. And then around the other side we've got the bulk input purchase. Now, as far as I can tell by looking in the menu, we can buy seed and fertiliser here, around this side. Now we have, interestingly, I'm wondering, is this one of those ones where it's a silo as well, a storage silo? Because we've got the pipe there for taking out. I don't, because where would... Well, that's for the purchasing. That's interesting. Spoiler alert. Said that a bit too late, really. Spoiler alert while I'm already looking at it. That's definitely the sell point. If we look on the map, you'll see here. So that's our Ditch Agricultural Cooperative. And if we go down to our sell points, you'll see there, wheat, top one, that side, Ditch Agricultural Cooperative. And then if we go a bit further down and we get to, where's our seed, you'll see bulk input purchase. The other side is where we can purchase it from. The only other thing I could find on there, on the selling point on the other side, was solid fertiliser. There wasn't actually a point on the map to buy liquid fertiliser or herbicide. I mean, you can buy it in pallets and stuff, obviously, but... So yeah, bulk input purchase, just there. From here we shall go back out. Following the road along. To here, which is our sheep. 100 sheep. Nice and straightforward. Feed trigger, all pallets will spawn there. Happy days. Back out onto the main road. So we've got the West Lime Station and Westfield Cooperative. Lime Station is just there, and the Westfield Cooperative sell point is just through there. We come back out, and next door to that we have got the livestock market, which is just there, and we've got the livestock market sell point just over to the back over there. So from here, back out, back past the sheep, down here, West Lime Station, Westfield Cooperative, Animal Dealer sell point, and then we come back around and back up towards the main farm. And that's the map. The NUTONS Hedge. Oh, mind the bend in the road. By Dezign Farming, Tina Inc., Cyril Modding 88 and DitchFS. Where's it turning? Where is it? Just here. Main farm's just there. I hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free, and if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do, as always, thanks for watching.